The overweight lover's in the house. The overweight lover's in his house. Let's go. Yo, so this big dog arrived in the mail yesterday, came a little bit early. The rest of the wave is not shipped yet. Now, I ordered him from Amazon, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, and I think Target. And this one came from Amazon, so I was able to cancel at the other places. So this is the Ork Big Mek, and whoo, he is hefty. Now this box is big too, and it's colorful and it's nice. I wish I could keep it, but you know I'm gonna rip it open. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Peekaboo window at the top. Looks better when it's not upside down. Legalese and barcode at the bottom. Look at this bad boy. Stepping in fresh, all wrapped in plastic. Pretty sweet backdrop that'll be useless once you rip out that MCFARLANE stand. I may be able to salvage this one. Warhammer! Alright, so he comes with a backpack. I don't know what this is called or what it does, but if I had to guess, I'd say it's a lightning maker. You know, control the weather. He's got the slot on the back for his backpack. Alright, so not as impressed with him outside the box, not because of his look, but the backpack is a little loosey-goosey. It keeps falling off. I had to really force it in there to get it to stay. His left arm, the claw arm, keeps falling off. Same with the backpack. I had to like put all my man strength in it and get it on there. And worst of all, he does not balance. I haven't started messing with articulation yet, so maybe once I loosen the legs up, I'll be able to get him to stand up. But he just would not stand. I had to use the MCFARLANE stand, and even with that, it was really difficult to get him to just stand up there like how he is. So again, let me not go overboard with the criticism yet, because I haven't actually played with it. So let's just go ahead and take a look at him, bask in his glow, bask in his glory. Keith Lee. Alright, let's take a look at the paint job and the design. Dude's dope. Like his little red eye. He's got the metal pieces in his lip. Looks like a real Frankenstein monster. Got this big bolt sticking out of here. The green on the skin looks kind of toyish. But his armor, the weapons, that gunmetal wash looks so good. Can't knock that. Here, love it. 3 colors used. You got the gunmetal gray, then like a gunmetal silver. You got this copper here. Love it when you put that effort in. Checkerboard armband. Now he's got these pistons here for movement, because I guess he is sort of like a Frankenstein. Those of you that are up with the lore, tell me more about this guy, because you know I don't know that much. But love the armor here around the arm, then piston here for movement. Obviously he needs help walking around and moving these heavy weapons. Don't like this gap here in the back. It's really unsightly. Shouldn't be able to see a couple millimeters between the waist and the back. Or hear me out. Again, I don't know the character. Maybe it's because this armor is here. Maybe he was put together like that. Maybe it's not a mistake by MCFARLANE. You've got what looks like kind of a pirate symbol here. He's got on his leather disco pants. Checkers on the feet. More pistons here. His pants are really shiny. He looks pretty good. I mean, can't complain with the looks. Other than the paint job on skin, I think it's fantastic. Alright, so what are we talking about articulation wise? This head, what are we gonna do here? Ooh. Can we You could probably get a 360, but this scrapes here. I don't want to mess up the paint job for sure. It looks too good. Let me try the other way. That bucks up right there. So no tilt up or down. It's just that straight spinning action there. Alright, so the arms don't go up very far. The left arm, I was able to get it to go up one click. The right arm, I couldn't get it to go up at all. And I don't think it's supposed to be that way because it does. Ooh, see, there goes the backpack. As you can see, both arms have that same joint there, so it should be able to go up. So I think it just needs to be loosened. Give it some heat. Right now, what's actually moving is whatever is inside. I can't see if it's a, no, I thought there was a cup inside, but I don't see it. So it's moving a little bit, and actually it is a cup. There's a shoulder, kind of a butterfly cup. I don't want to say butterfly. One of those moth cups here that's moving up and down. It's not the actual shoulder of the joint, so probably needs to be loosened up. So I'm sure it goes as high as this one, which isn't very high, but I mean, he's a really big bulky character, so that's to be expected. 360 at the arm, does swing all the way around. That's as wide as I can get the arms to go. Again, left arm's a little bit wider than the right arm. I could not get it to go out, so it definitely needs to be loosened. And ladies and gentlemen, he's standing on his own without the MCFAR stand. Amazing. Do you get a full 360 at the waist here? Oh, that gap. That does not look good. This is the front. This is crotch here. But how often are you going to turn it backwards? So, as long as it meets in the front. He does bend over slightly. He gets a pretty good banana split for a big guy. I'm surprised. Totally neglected his arms. Now this does come off, that claw, and you can get a full 360 on it because those pipes here are not connected. And again, use all your Ork strength to make sure it's on there tight because it will fall off. Now as far as this arm goes, I don't know if this is removable. Let's find out. Doesn't seem to want to come off. I'm not going to risk it, but you can turn it. Doesn't give you a full 360. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, you can get a full 360 out of it if you really want to fight it. But actually, I think it gets caught up here going this way. Maybe. You can get a full 360 if you try. Yeah, it goes around. But it doesn't feel good, so I'm not going to force it. I don't want it to pop out of there if it's not supposed to. You know me. I'm overly cautious. Somebody tell me, does yours do a 360? Did your arm break off? Do you have to buy another one? Elbows don't get anywhere 90 degrees, but he can cheer. Go team, go team! Yay, orcs! Can we talk again about this piston design? I love it. And they're soft so they bend and flex. They're soft so they bend and flex as he moves. You see it's got ball joints right in here. That way, when you move the legs and make them walk, they don't pop out. Single jointed knee, but you do get about 90 degrees. That's pretty good. He's not kicking his own butt, but he can run for a big guy. Run, big guy, run! Prance, my friend. Prance away. So his feet are on ball joints, but I can't seem to get the feet to tilt. You get a full 360, but like toes are articulated, but the actual foot part, I can't get it to move back or forth no matter which way I point that ball. So there's a line here in the ball where you would think it would move. So I'm going to turn the foot that way and then try and move it, but it's not. Oh, there we go. Ooh, yeah, boy, oh boy. Okay, so as far as him standing up, that was the key there. It's because those things weren't moving. So I need to line that ball up, make sure you have that line there straight, and that's how you'll get the heels to go. Because the reason he wouldn't stand before is because if you see his foot here straighten up, you see that? See the angle it's pointed at? So you would have to have him stand and he would lean back. So now that I got those moving, I should be able to get him to stand up without the McFarlane stand, which will alleviate that complaint from the beginning, which is why I said I'm gonna hold off. Look at me, learning discipline. So in case I didn't say it, 360 at the foot, articulated toes, and how far are they gonna point down? I got so excited I forgot. There we go. We're gonna say moonwalk status for him just because he's a big guy. Alright, so all is good in the 4K universe again. I'm back in love with him. He can stand, he can be posed. It was all a big mistake. I love this guy. So this orc, he walked into a party and he was bigger than everybody else. How big was he? So this orc walks to a party and he's obviously bigger than everybody else. How big is he? Alright, so to the top of his armor here, he comes in right at 7.5 inches. His head comes in right at 7 inches. And if you go all the way up here to the top of his lightning maker, that's right below 11 inches. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh-ho. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright geeks, so there he is. MCFARLANE Toys, Warhammer 40K, Ork Big Mek. What do you think of him? So it started out a little sketchy, but I love him. He looks awesome. He's gonna go great on the shelf. Not necessarily with Warhammer. You can use him as an orc for anything. Could he attack the Earth and have the Avengers save him? Can he fight Superman? Do whatever you want with him. He's a big, tough brute. He looks good. Paint job is good. McFarlane, well done. Applause, applause, applause. I know you guys think I pick on the McFarlane Toys, but when they do it right, I do give them credit. Alright, sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you like this guy? Did you manage to pick him up? Did you pre-order him? Are you waiting on your pre-order? Are you going to pass? After watching this review, I doubt you'll pass on him. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications so you know every time I put out a Warhammer 40K action figure video. Share with your friends, share with your Warhammer friends most importantly. Thanks for helping us grow. Till next time, geek out.